Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. Totally unexpected video, at least for me, because my plan is still to make only 2 or 3 videos per year, just to update loyal followers of my blog and channel, what's going on with my passive income and a peek into what I've been doing or what I plan on doing, and not too much info, right? And this would probably be okay with the MAS. Yeah, but jokes aside, it's also supposed to be better for my mental health, so not being addicted to social media, so to speak, right? So, and less opportunities for conflict with other content creators, maybe. All in all, peace of mind is priceless, right? So why am I making this video? It's because although I've switched off notifications from YouTube, I did reveal that I spend quite a bit of time playing computer games, and one of them is World of Warships, and quite a few viewers and readers have signed up to World of Warships using my referral code, and a few of them have become quite regular in the game, and sometimes we would chat, and I receive quite a few happy messages to say welcome back to YouTube. Right, and one of them asked some questions. I say, well, when you're in the game, let's not talk about money and stuff like that. I just want to have fun, right? But the answer to his questions can be found in the comments that I pinned in my last video. So if you have not seen that comment from me in that video, you might want to go to that video and look at the comments section, right? I talk about how much I have allocated, right, to Bitcoin, to Alibaba, right? Of course, in the video before that one, I talk about how I think of Bitcoin as the future of money, that it is the hardest form of money, it is probably the most perfect money we can have. And with AI and all that, I think Bitcoin is going to be even more important. And also how I am preparing myself for a future that could be unrecognizable, right? It's unrecognizable today, right? Because it's just like when internet first came to being, people had no idea it would become what it is today, right? And there's always some technological revolution, and Bitcoin is set to be one of those, right? And I think it's going to be as important as gold, right? Bitcoin, like I've said, I believe is digital gold. So that's why I have exposure to Bitcoin, and Alibaba is just a very easy way to get exposure to AI and to cloud infrastructure business, and it's a perfect way as well. When I talked about it a few months ago, because I did analysis on Alibaba, and I said, it's really undervalued, it's really cheap, right, for cloud infrastructure business and AI play. Right, so that's why I got into this Bitcoin and Alibaba, and they are now about 20% of my portfolio, like I say in the comments that I pinned in my last video. Right, so if you've not read the comments yet, you might want to go and take a look. But remember, I'm just sharing what I've done in my portfolio. I'm not telling people what they should do. For sure, I've also said it might not be suitable for everybody, right? So we have to decide for ourselves. And the next question asked was, why did I not have an attractive thumbnail for my last video? And this is a conscious decision. I'm not going to have attractive thumbnails for all videos going forward, and that's because I'm not really interested in gaining new followers. I just want to stay in touch with my loyal readers and viewers who have been following me for many years, right? And the people who are genuinely interested in what I'm doing and what I'm thinking, right? And not have attractive thumbnails, and then you might get some trolls, and I've gotten my fair share of trolls. Those of you who have been following me for some time would know that I don't have to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that, right? So no attractive thumbnails from now on, so just loyal followers. I'm sure they'll watch whenever I post something new, right? So apart from that, nothing much. So this is just to clear up some stuff, that might not have been very clear in my last video. As usual, I'm just talking to myself. I'm not telling people what to do with their money. They have to decide for themselves what they want to do. And I'm still very much investing for income, right? I mean, 20% of my portfolio is in Alibaba and Bitcoin. But, Alibaba does pay a bit of dividend, nothing to write home about, very little, right? So 80% of my portfolio is still in, DBS, OCBC, UMB, REITs, and some income-producing stocks. So, and of course, a big chunk of my money is in the CPF, which I can, like I say, rely on as a cash flow machine from next year on when I turn 55, right? So all's well with me. I think on the money front, everything looks okay, and I hope everything's okay for you too. But remember, some of you might like to compare, your passive income with my passive income. But the more important thing is, do we have enough for ourselves? Do we have enough to meet our own needs and wants? And if we do have enough, well, that's good enough. It doesn't matter if someone else has 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times more than what we have in passive income. It's quite meaningless, apart from maybe being fun to look at, or I hope it's not depressing to look at. But apart from that, it's pretty meaningless to compare, right? So if AK can talk to himself, so can you. Bye bye.